What's up, everybody? Ghost Gamer, and today I think it's by time that we piss off PETA. Now, I say that because we are going to be reviewing Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts for the PC, I might add. Now, before I get into this review, there's a couple things that I want to say first and foremost so that everybody that watches this kind of understands what's going on here and what I mean by any and all of everything. First off, I'm not a big hunter. Keep that in mind throughout this entire review. I'm not a big fan of the concept of poaching or hunting for trophies. I'm more of, I understand and completely condone, hunting for food. There's a lot of people that I know who are hunters that go out every season, every year that, bow, musket, or, muzzle loader, I should say, not musket, but muzzle loader, rifle, shotgun. They go out, turkey, deer, boar, a whole bunch of hunting. They use the meat. More power to them. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not a big fan of just killing an animal for, the rack or for the skin, anything like that. To me, I consider that poaching. For anybody who is a hard-on for PETA, here's my middle finger, because quite frankly, I know, and I've read a lot of things where PETA is throwing a big fit about video games that, kill animals and so on and so forth. Go screw yourself. I don't care. It's a video game. These are not real animals. Anyhow, after I've said all of that, like I said, I'm not a big hunter. I hunt paper. I don't hunt animals. That's my choice, so be it, whatever. What have you and all that good stuff. I typically don't play games like this a lot, mainly because they're slow-paced. They're supposed to be. That's just not my cup of tea, so to say. They are slow-paced. Understand that before you pick it up. I mean, quite frankly, I would assume that, if you go to pick up a game like this, you would understand that it's slow-paced, but some people out there might not completely understand it. I was requested to review the game by a friend of mine. Basically, hey, tell me what you think about it, blah, blah, blah. That's what I did. It is a slow-paced game. There are a few things that I don't care about it, or I don't like about it. I don't like the sound is kind of a little off for me. But aside from that, I mean, the graphics are good. I don't mind the graphics one bit. Even the guy that keeps continuously chiming in, giving you little hunting tips and things like that, even though he gets annoying at times, and I didn't even check to see if there was a way to turn him off, it doesn't bother me a whole lot, because there's quite a few times where I forget something simple and stupid, and that little job to remind me of what I'm doing is fine. I don't like the sheer fact that I can't carry a normal amount of ammo. I'm sorry, but it comes into this concept of I'll be damned if I go out into the woods to go hunting with one of my friends and only carry 6 rounds with me. That is by far the most stupidest idea ever. And yes, I know that's when you're higher end ammunition, you can carry more of the lower end stuff, but at the same time, I understand there is that trade-off, but at the same time, something simple and stupid like that, I don't care for it. There should be, you should be able to carry a normal amount of ammunition. I mean, 6 rounds, I can easily throw that in my pocket. I also don't like the sheer fact that I can't change my camouflage or my hunting. Again, this is a personal preference thing, or my camouflage or my hunting clothing. This is a personal preference thing. I would like it a little bit more if I was able to change up my camouflage. Call me crazy, but that's something that I would do, experiment a little bit, so on and so forth. On top of that, you have a couple other issues a couple other things that I don't readily agree with. You can only have 2 slots open for some of your gear, whether that be extra ammunition or a deer call, scent masking, what have you. And then you have your binoculars, and then your regular ammunition, or your first box of ammunition, if you will, and then your rifle. Well, I'm sorry, I understand, going out on a hunt, you're going to want to be a little bit lightweight. You don't want to be over encumbered with a bunch of crap, but at the same time, I would think that you would take, your scent masking and, I don't know, your call plus ammunition plus, maybe a snack for you or something, plus maybe a first aid kit. Who knows? That's my call. That's my thought and theory on the game. Either way, if you are into hunting, this might very well be up your alley. I like where it kind of points out some of the information that you need to know as a hunter. Granted, it doesn't get seriously in depth at times, but at the same time, certain things like kill areas, what you should and shouldn't do, so on and so forth, things like that, I like. If I were to have to rate it, I would have to rate it probably about a 7. Considering that I'm not even, a big hunter, and I'm not a big fan of hunting games because they're slow-paced. With that being said, as far as I'm concerned, I've played a few of these in the past. This seems like by far one of the best hunting games that I've ever played. I guess we'll look to more in the future from Cabela. Maybe they come out with something even better. Who knows? But this is Ghost Gamer. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And even though I completely bollocksed up the ending of this video, this is Ghost Gamer. I'm out of here for now, and stay tuned for more in the future.